Oh. The perpetual money-making machine is what you've got with your Tesla shares and your Bitcoin. Your future's all set. There's nothing to worry about. There's no need to fret about what happened this week in D.C., all those theatrics. That was only a Netflix production, a new House of Cards type show. Cheers. This is Irving Marmaduke Wright, and you're listening to the Dispatch Podcast, your weekly update on what's been happening on our little spinning ball. Oh yeah, Tesla shares and Bitcoin, they're unstoppable. Both hitting all-time highs this week, and both have blasted off like SpaceX's Starship. And you're riding that rocket to the Mars, aren't you? The question is, are you going to take a spacewalk before both crash and explode like the Starship did last month? Everybody's getting rich, so why shouldn't you? So one buddy of mine, he recently threw some money at Tesla, and another bought some cryptocurrencies this week because both want to get on that rocket ship to riches and make some bacon. Pass the pigs. Remember that game? Probably not. It was from long ago when I was like a kid, which is a long time ago. You rolled pig figurines and tried not to pig out or something like that. Because pigs, they get slaughtered. But, I hope feeding at the trough goes well for my buddies and that they're not just being fattened up for bacon and chops, fattened up for the slaughter. The one who invested in Tesla put down a relatively large sum a few weeks back, and he's already up over 60%. 60% in a few weeks. Tesla's market cap increased more than $500 billion in 2020, and it's now worth more than the combined market cap of the world's 9 biggest car manufacturers. And it's probably now, you can probably include every automobile manufacturer in the world now, because that was from a few weeks ago. But Tesla's not in a bubble. Oh, come on. No, of course not. It can't go down. Nothing can. Elon Musk is now the wealthiest person in the world. Ha! Gosh. What a man. And the S&P 500 is up approximately 70% since the Wu flew low back in last March. And my buddy who bought a bag of cryptocurrencies this week, he's already up 30%. Everybody is just printing money. Don't you want to join the fun and get yourself a perpetual money-making machine? I've been selling a few cryptos this week, putting cash in my pocket, and the value of my crypto holdings, it's larger than ever. It just keeps going up. I'll never have to work again. It's a miracle. I'll just keep cashing out and, more money will appear. Until it all comes crashing down, and crash it will. You always know it's a bubble when people that never party show up to the biggest bash around and start talking about valuations and price to sales ratios and support and resistance. Yeah, right. But the party, it can go on a long time. That's true. And that's why these bubbles just kill greedy people. But I'll sell my perpetual money-making machine before it breaks. I guarantee it. Sure I will. Yeah, that's a good one. I'll probably get slaughtered as well. Oh, good Lord. But besides the bubbles, we had what happened at the U.S. Capitol this past week. Wow. Was that great theater or what? I turned on CNN to get the government spokesperson's take on what was happening. It was beyond the fantastical to hear those parrots squawking about rioters, insurrectionists, domestic terrorists. You know, I really enjoy listening to people shape my reality, to paint it like the system dictates. And there's no escaping the system unless maybe you build a cabin by a lake, but you'd probably be out of luck by a lake these days. I mean, they would find you. Of course they would. You know, you'd still get a piece of paper. So, let's throw in a little quote, shall we, by Thoreau. If the injustice is part of the necessary friction of the machine of government, let it go, let it go. Perchance it will wear smooth. Certainly the machine will wear out. But if it is of such a nature that it requires you to be the agent of injustice to another, then I say, break the law. Let your life be a counter-friction to stop the machine. What I have to do is to see, at any rate, that I do not lend myself to the wrong which I condemn. Take that. I'll shoot you in the chest because I can. Rioters and insurrectionists and domestic terrorists, or a Trump-tard. It's so much easier to kill another human being when you can hang a label on them. So much easier. It's over, dudes and dudettes. And her name was Ashli Babbitt. She was unarmed and shot point blank, actually in the neck, by an agent of the machine. Shot dead right inside that hallowed symbol of freedom, the U.S. Capitol. How many of you have ever shot a gun? Oh, we've got to have an asshat of the week. And this week it's going to be Vice President Michael Richard Pence, who had the gall to say,
to those who wreaked havoc in our capital today, you did not win. Violence never wins. Freedom wins.
Yeah. So why don't you go tell that to the family and friends of Ashli Babbitt, Asshat Pence, and to the people of Syria and all those and other lands where the U.S. believes violence wins. It's frickin' depressing. Oh, everyone's masked up here in Frankfurt. It looks like I'll be losing my office/bunker in the next, well, this is probably my last month. I think this place has about had it. I don't think the owner can last the lockdown. So I'll have to find a new bar, unfortunately. I hope everyone out there is doing well. I hope you all have perpetual money-making machines and are smiling, not koofing. Yeah. Be strong, Destino. Take care. Cheers.